Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm going to show you how to make chicken rista. Rista is a Kashmiri kofta but pounded meat in stock minced with a small portion of fat. This delightful variety is made with lamb meat, but I'm going to show you how we can make rista out of chicken, and it tastes equally good. For meat or lamb ristas, I'll be leaving a link in the description box. There's a video that has been made with the help of Wazas or Kashmiri local chefs. I'll be leaving a link in the description box. You can check out that. So let's get started with the chicken ristas. For making these ristas, I have taken around 750 grams of boneless chicken, one egg, and powdered black cardamom powder, green cardamom powder, salt according to your taste, and 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. And butter I have taken around 150 grams at room temperature. This is salted butter. Now in a food processor I have taken this chicken and I'm adding these spices: cardamom powder, black cardamom powder, salt, and cumin seeds. I have not added egg or butter yet. Butter works as a substitute of fat that's used while pounding the meat. So here, after a few pulses, you can see it's like a keema shape. At this stage I'll be adding butter. Now again we will grind it till we get a proper texture for ristas. So here, this is after grinding. You can see the texture, it's quite soft. How soft it is. So now at this stage I'll transfer it to a bowl and keep it in refrigerator for minimum 1 hour. If you have been following my WAZWAN series that I had made videos with the help of Wazas in Kashmir, you might have seen I have shown there how Wazas make a oil and chili mixture, and it gives a good color and flavor. So I have tried to make that at home. So I'll be showing you that. You can check my WAZWAN videos also. So you can see how gorgeous red color it gives, and it gives a very good flavor. You just have to put a spoon of it before serving, and it gives very good color to the gravy. So I'll show you how I have made this. For making this oil and chili mixture, I have taken around oil 250 milliliter. Here you can see it's around 1 glass of oil. Saffron soaked in water. Here you can see 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, and around 100 grams of Kashmiri chili powder, and some whole spices that include cloves, cinnamon stick, black cardamom, green cardamom, and cumin seeds. You can see here. Now in a pan I have heated up the oil, and then I'll be adding ginger garlic paste and fry it properly. This mixture you can save and use it for different gravies, all the red gravies. It really gives an amazing color and flavor. So we will fry this ginger garlic paste properly. This quantity of oil is sufficient for a lot of gravies, because we just have to use 1 tablespoon of this in any kind of gravy. So once it's fried properly, we'll turn off the flame. Here you can see the ginger garlic paste is fried properly. I'll turn off the flame and then add chili powder. So once we add chili powder, we will add some water. It's around a cup of water. I'll be adding slowly. Here flame is off so that the chilies won't burn. See, chilies are kind of fried properly. Now I'll turn on the flame again, and I have around 1 cup of water here, and then I'll add all the spices, whole spices, and saffron water. So as I have mentioned, this trick I have learned from Wazas, but it turns really good. It gives a very good flavor and color too. So we will let it cook for some time. So here you can see it has started to boil, because we have already added water, so it won't burn. You can add more water also. So here, once this oil gets clear, like it is on the surface, right now it's not because it still feels that hazy, so that time our mixture is ready. We'll turn off the flame. Then I store it in the refrigerator, and we can use it up to 2-3 weeks. You can just take a tablespoon of it and spray on our dishes before serving. Now here you can see it has almost started to settle. You will see totally clear layer of oil, red oil on the surface. The flame here that is medium. So here you can see it's almost done. So I'll turn off the flame, and I'll show you how when it cools down, how it looks like. So here this is after it has cooled down. Here you can see there's a layer of this red oil, and this we'll be using to spray on our dishes before serving. And this is done in WAZWAN also. I can store it in refrigerator. Make sure to store it in a glass bottle. Now I'll be showing you how to make gravy for ristas. For that I have taken these whole spices: cinnamon stick, cumin seeds, cloves, black cardamom, green cardamom, and I have taken chili powder. It's around 1.5 teaspoon. You can adjust according to your taste. And I have taken coriander powder, or if you have garam masala, you can use that also, and 1/2 teaspoon of ginger powder, 1/2 teaspoon of fennel seed powder, 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and this is 1/2 teaspoon of cumin seed powder, and salt according to our taste. So we have already added salt to ristas also, so I'm not adding in. Butter was also salty. And I have taken this fried onion paste. I have fried 4 onions, and then I have made a paste out of them. You can use shallots or prawn if you have. And oil, I have taken around 4 tablespoons. Now in a pan I have heated up oil, and then I'll be adding whole spices. We'll saute them, and we'll be adding 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste that I forgot to mention earlier. Mix. Saute them properly. Then we'll be adding all the spices. Here flame I have kept now medium. Now I'll be adding ginger powder, coriander powder, fennel seed powder, cumin seed powder, turmeric powder, chili powder. Mix, and I'll be adding a little bit of water here so that the spices won't burn. And then I'm adding onion paste, fried onion paste. In Kashmiri cuisine, shallots or prawn, that locally it's called prawn, we use that in Kashmiri cuisine. So this onion paste is a substitute of that. If you have prawn, you can use that fried. And now I'll be adding enough gravy, because we have to add ristas to it, and ristas should also get cooked. So I'll keep it on low flame. Till then we'll make ristas. We'll let this gravy boil. Till then we'll go to our ristas. So here I have taken them out from the refrigerator, and you can see the texture, it's quite soft. Now at this stage I'll be adding egg. I have not added egg till yet, and we will knead it, we'll mix it properly. It's more of a kneading. Now here you can see this is the texture of ristas. They're quite soft and proper. Now we'll be making balls, meatballs or ristas. So I'll take some water and I'll moisten my hands and make small balls out of. You can make balls of any shape, and you can use the same mixture for gushtaba also, because we didn't add any hot spices in this. These are just basic spices that we added. So you can make a yakhni and then add these to the yakhni, and they will turn to gushtaba. And I have already chicken gushtaba recipe on my channel, so I'll be leaving that link also in description box. Here are all the ristas are ready, and you can see the shape also. I'll take one in hand to show you the size. So here you can see this is the size. Meanwhile, the gravy was also boiling, so we will be adding ristas to it directly. So I'm not frying ristas or anything. This is the way they do in WAZWAN also. So here I'm adding them to the gravy, and we will let it cook for around, I had kept it on medium flame for around half an hour, so that the ristas will also get the proper flavor of all the spices, and they will also get cooked because we have not cooked them till yet. Let them cook. So here you can see they are getting cooked. You can see the ristas, they are of perfect size, and we'll keep checking in between so that we get the perfect consistency of the gravy. Boil it on high flame till I get the gravy of the consistency I want. So now here it's perfect. You can see the gravy also is thick, and ristas are also perfect. So at this stage I'll turn off the flame, and we are yet to add the chili and oil mixture that we'll be adding once we dish it out. So now we'll dish it out. Here I have dished it out. Now I'll be adding that chili and oil mixture. Here you can see. So I'll take 1 tablespoon from it and spread it on it like this, and this gives a red gorgeous color to the gravy, and it looks perfect. And we have added saffron also, so the flavor is also very good, and you will feel the aroma coming out of these ristas. Here the delightful and scrumptious ristas are ready. Give it a try and let me know in comments how they turn. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.